He has come here to kick butt and chew bubblegum. And he's all out of bubblegum.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Fansproject REVOLVER core. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right here, you have a nice piece of artwork there of REVOLVER core. On this side of the box, you have the same piece of artwork. On the other side, you just have a picture of the toy in its robot and alt modes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. He does this, that, the other, all that cool stuff. And it's your typical Warbot packaging with the clear plastic case over the box itself to keep it nice and pretty and pristine. And that's wonderful, which means it can survive a toss. Brilliance! So moving right along, here we have REVOLVER core, which is their take on Roadbuster, and this is a very cool figure. I actually I put off getting this figure for quite a while, because at the time this figure was being released, we were getting an official Roadbuster. So I figured I would pass on it, but then later on, I decided, you know what, I'm going to pick this figure up because it still looks really cool, and it is really cool. I'm very happy I picked it up. So here he is. And we'll get in close here so you can see some of the details. You got some silver paint right up front here. You do get some tampograph details. Right here on the hood. Right there you have a nice transclearance green windshield right here that also has some molded detailing in it, which is pretty cool. And you get some little paint apps throughout. You get some silver right here, some gunmetal gray right there. Silver here, some of that gunmetal gray right here on the back. And the rest of it is just colored plastic. I believe this is painted right here. This is actually painted orange right there. So, very cool. Nicely done. He does have a little bit of visible head syndrome. A little bit. You can see the back of his head there. He does have visible hand syndrome, but there is a cure for that, and we'll get to that in a little bit. The front wheels do roll, but these back treads don't move at all, so he can half roll. He can half roll and half slide, which is kind of weird, but okay. Why not? Dare I say why not? Sure. Okay. But there you have that. And just for a comparison, we will bring in a Combiner Wars Deluxe. There he is with first aid. Just so you can see how he scales with a Combiner Wars Deluxe right there. So there you have that. Here he is with Steel Core, his fellow core member right there. So you can see how they scale with each other. And they're basically the same size. Right there. So there you have that. And here we have the Generations Roadbuster. And you can see how they scale with each other. Right there. And this is going more for the G1 alt mode, and this is definitely a more updated alt mode for Roadbuster, and the colors are a lot more vibrant here, whereas on the Fansproject version the colors are a bit more muted. So there you have that. And of course he comes with his little partner here, the core. I don't know if he actually has a name. I think in the instructions they just call him the core. We'll get in close here so you can take a good look at him. I love the head sculpt. I love the goggles on his head. That's really cool. That just makes him smile. Nice silver paint there on the face. You get some green on his upper arms. You get some brown and green on his legs as well. Some of that silver, more of that gunmetal gray rather, on the sides. Articulation-wise, he does have a ball jointed neck, so you get some good wiggly waggly movement here. The arms are on a ball joint, but you don't get a lot of range of movement. That's pretty much all the outward movement you're going to get out of him. You can do a 360. He does have an elbow joint. The hips are on a ball joint with nice full range of movement there. He does have slightly over 90 degrees of knee bend. So there you have that. And just for a comparison, here he is with Steel Cores. Little core dude right there. And there actually is quite a bit of remolding going on here. Obviously the heads are different molds. The arm pieces are completely different molds. The legs are different molds. Even the body has some remolding to it as well. So very cool that they didn't just, take this guy and repaint him. It is they did do quite a bit of remolding to it to make it look like a totally different figure. So that's very cool and very much appreciated. And of course, you can take this little guy, get him into a seating position, and you can have him driving Revolver Core around like that. So there you go. He can go for a ride. And of course, he does come with accessories. He does come with some weaponry. He has this green rifle right here, just done in green plastic. So he has that. He has this cannon right here, nicely done. And this piece right here is on a hinge, so it has some articulation to it. So he has that, and he has 2 pistols, which is just the same mold. And then you get 2 of those. And all this can be stored on the vehicle mode itself. So to do that, you do have ports on either side right here. So you can take this cannon, plug it in there. You can take this gun and plug this onto this side. There are also ports up top, so you can plug them up top also if you wish. And these guns, this part is pretty cool. You can take, I have to raise the camera back up for this. You take the guns and you plug them into the hands. Like that. Plug this other one in. Oop, what fell out? Oh, he fell out of the car. Sorry. I'm going to put you out. Put you off to the side there before you get hurt. And you have, when you have the guns in both hands, you have these interlocking tabs right here. So you just bring those together. You lock together. And it gives you a bumper, which is pretty cool how that incorporates into the alt mode. I really, really like that. So there you go. Get back in the driver's seat. There you go. So you have everything stored on the figure. So that's pretty cool. So let's get down to transformation. Shall we? Let's take all these guns and remove them. Get this little guy out of here. We'll put him off to the side for now. Just remove these guns. Put these off to the side. And we'll get going. So first thing you want to do is you want to take these little green panels right here. Flip those down. Flip that down. Like that. Now you want to take this section right here. You want to untab it from here. You want to take this section right here. This is crotch plate. Just bring that up. Right there. Bring the leg down. And also tabs in when you're going into alt mode. There's a tab right there, and I'll tab into that slot right there, just so you know when going into alt mode. So bring the leg down. Rotate it forward so this white piece of detailing is facing you. And take the tread and bring that off to the side. Take the foot, bring it up, rotate the toe. And there you have that. You're going to take this panel right here. It's on a double hinge. Just bring it around. And this tab will end up going into that slot right there. And locking all that in place. Just like that. And there you got a leg all done. Second verse, same as the first. Just untab that. Untab that. Bring the leg down. Rotate it. Bring that back, bring that up, rotate that around, flip this panel around, and we'll tab in there. And there you got the legs all done. So now we have to raise the camera up so you can see what I'm doing, because I know that's an important thing in these videos, I think. I'm assuming anyway. I'm new at this, okay? I'm new at this. I'm a rookie, man. I'm a rookie. Anyway, you want to take the waist, rotate it 180. You're going to take the headrest there of the seat and just flip that up like that. Then you're going to take this hood section. It's on a double hinge. You just want to take it and bring it back like that. Then you're going to take the windshield and you're going to split it and bring these panels off to the side, and then the windshields themselves will just flip up like that. So just bring it around, flip it up, and bring these flush against the arms. And then you take this and split it right down the middle, right there. Bring that down, rotate the shoulder up so that green piece is now facing up. Take the wheel, fold it under. Take this assembly right here, bring that down, rotate it around so it's facing forward. Bring the arm down, bring the fist down, and then rotate the fist so it's oriented the right way. And you can just take this piece and just bring that down. And there you have an arm all done. Second verse, same as the first. Bring that up, bring that under, bring that down, bring it around, bring it down, bring the hand down, rotate around, bring that little flippy flappy down. There you go. You got the arms. And a free song. You're welcome. I'm an idiot. I know. You don't have to say it. I know I'm an idiot. I know. I ain't right, and I never claimed to be. But anyway, the head, you're just going to take the head, flip that up, and this panel right here, you push it from the bottom right here. Just push that up. I'll fill in that gap right there. And then you just bring this all down. Now we'll snap into place. And there you have that done. And now it's time to bring in the core. And to transform the core, it'll focus. First, focus. 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 There you go. Thank you. You want to rotate his head. Then just bring it down like that. Bring his legs back and take this and just bring it forward on these hinges, and these will interlock. And then these tabs will tab into slots right there. So bring the legs up, tab that in, bring that up, tab it in, and there you have the core ready to go. And this is going to go into the port right here in his back. So just plug that in. And then you take these panels right here and you just bring them around on those hinges, and they will lock that in place right there. It makes his backpack. There you go. And there you have Revolver Core in his robot mode. You can get him standing. There we go. And very cool, and it's definitely Roadbuster, and it's definitely Fansproject's take on Roadbuster. I love the way they do robots, because they kind of do that kind of anime super robot aesthetic, and I really, really like that. I'm getting closer on the head sculpt, so you can see, very nice head sculpt. Very cool. And overall, just a very nice design. Again, this is, Fansproject knows how to do robots, and they do it very, very well. Very cool. And a nice clean transformation. I dig it very much. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, so you get a nice wiggly-waggly movement out of it. The arms can do a full 360. They can move at the transformation hinge, but this is the proper shoulder joint right here, and you can have to move things out of the way to get full range of movement out of it. You have that. You do have a bicep swivel. You do have an elbow bend. 90 degrees of movement there. You do have a wrist swivel. You can kind of use a transformation joint for something, maybe, if you want. He does have a waist swivel. Legs can go forward. They can go all the way back. Outward movement, you only get that much, so that's a bit limited. You do get a thigh swivel. You do get a double jointed knee, so you get full range of movement there. And the feet can move up and down as well as tilt here at the toe. So he is pretty poseable. And there you have that. Now, of course, you can give him his weapons. Now, the cool thing is you can actually combine these weapons in various ways, and I really like that. So you can take a pistol, you can take this rifle, and you can snap them together like that. You can have this gun, if you want. Or you can take this cannon right here, just flip this down like that, and clip this in here, and you can have that gun. Or you can have all three of these. This will just plug in right here, and this will just tab in right up there. You can plug that in and have that gun, which is really cool. Unfortunately, you can't incorporate all four guns, but that's pretty cool, though. You kind of make a super gun there. Or you can just take them and make use of the various ports on them. He has these ports right here on his shoulders. You can just take that, plug that gun there. You can plug this gun up here if you want. And you can have him holding the pistols. And there is storage for the pistols on the backpack. There are ports right back there, so if you want to plug them in right there, you can. And you can also plug them into those ports back there if you don't want them holding those guns. So there you have that. And again, this is on a hinge, so you can kind of angle this how you wish. And there you go. Very, very cool figure. There you go. Now for comparison. Here he is with Deluxe First Aid. Again, just so you can see how he scales with the Deluxes in the current line. So there he is with that. There he is with Steel Core. You can see a little bit taller, a little bit bulkier. and steel core. Here he is with Voyager Prime. See how he scales with the Voyagers in the current line. You can see, like almost a head shorter than Voyager Prime. Yeah, and here he is with the Generations Roadbuster. Right there. You can see how they look together. A little bit taller, a little bit bulkier than the official version. So there you have that. So yeah, as far as this figure goes, very happy I decided to pick it up. Very cool figure. You know, like I said it time and time again. Fansproject, they know how to do transforming robots, and this is no exception. Very well done figure, very cool. I dig it very, very much. Definitely worth it. If you haven't, you know, you know, again, I'll basically say, you know, if you can't afford or flat out just don't like this version of Roadbuster, this Roadbuster is perfectly fine, perfectly good. I like it. I think it's a good toy. But I definitely dig the Fansproject version very, very much. So if you would like a Revolver core of your own or any of Fansproject's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so do check it out. You can also check out my third-party review playlists, also in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's pretty much it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff, again, in the description down below. So do check it out, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Fansproject Revolver core, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud, palm in your face.
Look, Roadbuster, I need to tell you something.
What is it?
I mean, did you guys even go through the orientation? I mean, God, it seems like you guys don't know the rules yet. I don't know if you're aware of this, apparently not, but, you guys are not allowed to have more guns or, bigger guns than me. That's just a rule, okay? So, I'm gonna need to take all this, and you can have this.
Are you serious?
What am I supposed to do with this? You know, do battle with it. Anyway, I appreciate your cooperation. Thanks. I feel like I'm gonna break this thing.